there, you work in hospitality, do you? Okay, let's get started. Polishing 48,000 wine glasses, polishing 468,000 pieces of cutlery in hot water with a splash of vinegar, cleaning tables, not knowing how anyone carries 3 plates when you just get started, being able to clear a table of 12 in one go after a few weeks on the job, being annoyed by patrons who pass you plates and glasses when you're trying to clear a table and it just becomes annoying because you've got a certain way you do it, just leave me alone. Moderate to high frustration at the fact now you have to do 2 trips to the table, being asked if you can turn the aircon up, being asked if you can turn the aircon down, heater up, heater down, music up, music down, can never win. Ignoring people when you hear this, small talk, aggressively walking through the swingy doory things into the kitchen, customers ripping up coasters, customers turning Keno forms into aeroplanes, 2 people sitting at a table of 8 and you have to clean the whole table for 8 when they leave, being asked if a specific menu item is delicious, being asked if you make coffee while standing next to a coffee machine, dropping a glass, a customer yelling out taxi when you drop a glass, heard it all before, seriously. The firm belief that people are actually slobs because no one would actually eat like they do at a restaurant, at home, seriously. A fake smile when a customer makes eye contact with you whilst they're giving you a $1 tip. Thanks. Mild to moderate frustration of a group of 20 people who walk in on a busy Saturday night and expect to be seated without a booking. Knock-off drink, another knock-off drink, going to see other hospo mates at other venues to have a knock-off drink, realising you got a shift in the morning, a hangover on a Sunday morning, taking an undercooked steak back to the kitchen and watching the chef lose their mind, moderate to high fear of chefs, someone flirting with you so they can get a free drink, not going to work on me, bitch. People leaving the most random things in their cups and their plates like fingernails, chewy, used tissues, baby wipes, random items that they've just found in the bottom of their bag that they felt like emptying at that moment, going to work when your partner's coming home, being ignored when you ask the whole table how's it going because they just start ordering, being annoyed when a large table wants to split the bill and they're splitting it up by slices of pizza and how many drinks they had from a jug, like seriously just figure it out yourselves, eating the leftover chips in the kitchen, having a break in the storeroom, eating your dinner on your dinner break by the bins, being asked if something's gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, fat-free, bun-free, working on a public holiday, or 27, an overzealous laugh at a bad joke, hoping to get a tip. Give me a 50. Hearing the phrase, just the usual for me, not knowing what the fuck the usual is. Like seriously, who even are you? A blank look at a customer who doesn't want to pay for their food even though they ate it all and they didn't like it and they're at the register trying to like get out of like paying, or they like just want a discount because they didn't like the food even though they ate the entire thing, and just because they've like decided after the fact that they want to like maybe save some money because they didn't like it. Like it doesn't work like that. You chose it, bad luck. Black shoes, black pants, black shirts, black bags under your eyes. Hearing the phrase, can I have a half serve? Being expected to be a mind reader when someone asks for a beer when there's 14 beers to choose from. Being accused of stealing something when a customer's just left something in the car. A split shift. Getting a good tip, oh no. Having a weekend off, oh no. Having a public holiday off, oh no. Working normal hours, no. Sitting down on a shift, no. A social life, oh no. A pay rise, oh no. A patron actually observing the reserve sign on the table, oh no. High to extreme rage at the customer who walks into a basically empty establishment and has their pick of every single clean table, except they pick the one that's dirty and the people have just left and there's like 25,000 pieces of cutlery and glasses and plates on the table, and they sit down at that one and expect it to be cleared when they've literally got the whole place to choose from because everything's clean. But no, sit down at the one that's dirty and I'll just rush over and start cleaning it up, and I'll have to like clean everything up around the things that you've already spilt all over the table. Like you put your wallet down and everything else down, and don't worry, I'll just clean around you, like lift it up so I can wipe, or just choose another table. Being told to hold off dinner for 30 minutes while the speeches go on when dinner's literally ready for the 24 guests. Mild to moderate disdain for the customer who tips on FPOS because you don't get it and the boss does. The phrase, can you put the sauce on the side? Hooking up with a co-worker, cleaning up the potions that kids make in their drinks, serving $30 cocktails, getting $29.50 per hour, cutting off a patron who's had too many, trying not to make eye contact with said patron while they hail abuse at you for cutting them off, getting the security guard to escort said patron out of the establishment. A smug face when you call the security guard over to escort said patron from the establishment. After asking a customer how their meal was, hearing the phrase, oh, I hated it, when they've literally licked the plate clean. So funny. Give me a tip. Being asked to give someone your number, as if. Evacuating guests at 3 a.m. because someone was smoking inside. outside, attending noise complaints, people tipping their credit card PIN number, putting all the chairs up at the end of the day, checking there's no stragglers in the toilets before you leave, counting the cash, balancing the till, turning the lights off, and after literally turning the lights off, someone poking their head in and asking, "Oh, are you clothed?" Your clothes smelling like a concoction of every single food that's served, and finally, knock-off drinks that last for 3 days. Okay, bye hospitality worker, see you later. Next, let me guess, clean work boots, electrician.